Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Bigjennygang. Yo, Bigjennygang, what it do? So we are back with another Bigjennygang YouTube production. All my real ones know to go ahead and hit that like button, support your girl, subscribe to my page. We are definitely growing, and then comment on my commentary. So this is gonna be my take on Mr. Sean Puffy Combs, aka P. Diddy, aka Puff, aka Puff Daddy. So as you all know, Puff Daddy is being accused of some of the most nefarious things that you can think of, from a man to a woman, right? So Puffy was dating Cassie, an entertainer, I guess that we can say now that she's been with him. She got a few songs out. She's a beautiful girl. And she has come out and told us all of the things that she went through the 10 years of dating him. So I'm just going to go off of a few things that I took note of that were in her 35-page document. I'm going to try not to ramble, y'all, but by the time this is over, y'all will be able to see what my view and belief is. So for starters, Diddy was 35 and Cassie was 19 when they started dating. Can you say red flag? Why is that a red flag, Bigjennygang? Okay. 35 and 19. 19, you are kind of coming out of, or really still a teenager, right? I automatically feel like that's a man who kind of wants control. Now, Puffy's an entertainer. We know that he gets money, okay? We know he is, quote unquote, a billionaire. He can have any woman he wants. Why go find someone who is kind of still in that teenager mindset, but kind of coming out of it? That's a red flag to me. So, other things to address. A lot of people felt like, why is Cassie just now coming out with this information? Why is Cassie trying to Bill Cosby Puff Daddy? And when I say that, y'all know Bill Cosby had women that came out of the woodworks from years and years and years saying what happened to them last century. And that's just suspicious, right? It makes it look like, sis, you hard up for some money. Come on now. But she waited so long, y'all, because she had to sign an NDA. For you who don't know what an NDA is, whenever you date someone who has money or something to lose, really anybody can do this. You have to sign something that says that, hey, I've been hanging with Puff Daddy, but you can't say anything about what y'all did or what's been going on. Beyonce actually put this in a song. If you're going to hang with the queen, you must sign a non-disclosure agreement. Also, Cassie's new husband. When I say new husband, she's been with him a few years. This is actually a guy that Puff hired for her to personal train with, right? So I think that was a little bit weird to me, but if he's done all these things that she said he done, and he deserved every type of betrayal that there was. So, gang, what are they saying he did? Well, they are saying that, for one, when she tried to move on with Kid Cudi, this is all alleged, y'all. Everything that I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, okay? It's not to defame anyone. But she tried to date Kid Cudi, when things were, I guess she was ready to move on. Out of nowhere, his car blows up, right? Also, this is the one that caught my attention the most. Diddy had Cassie have intercourse with other men in front of him. He filmed it. He'd have these men take drugs first and have them have sex with his woman. Now, I heard of being kinky and stuff like that, but I don't really think that's something that I could be submissive to my man about. Like, how can you love me and really look at me as a human being if you want to see me have sex with other men? Like, that's weird. And then you gonna join it. I mean, I didn't see on the thing that I'm taking notes on that he joined in, but I'm pretty sure he joined in. That's fruity tooty, and that means you kind of look at her. I don't really know. Y'all chime in on that. I ain't fooling with that. And I'm very submissive to my man, but if he asks me to do something crazy like this, I'm gonna have to go on and head out. You know what I'm saying? So, also, she claims that that's kind of like sexual abuse. She says that he's beat her several times. He's beat a child out of her or something like that. I don't want to say that one, y'all. But They were at a Jay-Z party one night. As soon as they got in the car, an Escalade, he beat her so bad that she was throwing up and stuff like that. He had somebody take her to a hotel far, far away for a few days until she could heal because he didn't want nobody to see her face. That is in the 35-page document. Also, I am one of those people who believe that lightning does not strike twice in the same place. It doesn't keep striking the same place. Lightning hits different places, right? Puffy, his reputation keeps being like the most craziest things are thrown at it. For one, the Biggie thing. Y'all know that's a rabbit hole, but there are people who are firm believers that Puffy did take Biggie out. I don't know if that's true or not. I do feel like it's a lot of evidence that says that he is the type of man that would do anything to keep your money. But I don't know, y'all. I just feel like that's going to be one of those ones you kind of got to speculate. But there's a few other bodies behind him. Kim Porter, his ex-girlfriend, young, beautiful woman, passed away. There's a YouTuber on here that interviewed her sister that said Puffy absolutely took her sister's life. Also, y'all, I did not know her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend at that time, Shakir Stewart. I want to do more research on that, but I had no idea that they feel like Diddy is behind that man's death. So he's got a few alleged bodies that people feel like he gave the word to, you know what I'm saying, get rid of this person. And usually it's financial gain or he doesn't want to be exposed or something like that. Those would be the motives, I guess. And then it sounds like, y'all, him and Cassie were just doing drugs, doing sexual stuff, partying, of course, making money, but she was being controlled by this man. This man had her medical records coming to his email. Now, once again, I try to look at my relationship. I think my relationship is one of the weirdest ones that there is, right? I'm submissive as fuck. Why would your boyfriend, not even your husband, why you need her medical records coming directly to your email? That's another red flag. So what are you checking to see that all of the stress that you put on her through the week, you trying to make sure her blood pressure is high as it's supposed to? Are you checking to see if the men that you have y'all messing around with gave her something? Why do you need to know something like that? That's kind of weird to me. Also, since we're on the relationship topic, Diddy he asked Cassie what she called her grandfather, which she loved. She called her grandfather Papa. Puffy then requested or insisted that she call him Papa. Now, once again, let's go back to my relationship. I call my boyfriend Daddy. I call him Daddy because he is older. But I also call him that because when we first started dating, it felt like he's always fussing at me about something. Tough love, right? Tough love. Something that I don't get from my own daddy. So I started calling him that myself. There was never a request like, yeah, oh, you call the man that made you daddy, you're going to call me that. Why would you want to take a term of endearment? Because obviously Cassie called her grandfather that out of love. That's my papa. Why would you want to make her call you that? Y'all are two different sort of men in her life, right? The list of abusive accusations for this man go on and on and on. At the reward show, it wasn't that long ago where Diddy said, shout out to Cassie for holding me down, right? Now, the context of that shout out it has changed. First, it looked like to the fans, why are you shouting out Cassie? That's your ex-girlfriend. And when you're with Young Miami, which is your current situation, whatever y'all are doing, the fans just looked at it like it's a hit towards Miami. Like, he really don't like you like that. Now that all of this has come out, it just makes it feel like he was just kind of talking to her through the air like, I know you know my secrets. You better keep your mouth shut. You heard what happened to everybody. Now, I'm going out on a limb when I say this because this is all of my opinion and this is all alleged, everything that I'm saying that he done. I honestly and truly feel like Diddy did do a lot of this stuff to her. His character screams control. We had the reality TV show where he had the boys going to get him cheesecake just to appease his own ego. What does running to get cheesecake have to do with music? If it comes down to working hard, you make them work hard. Y'all did the dance routine messed up. Do it 10 more times. That note you sung on stage last night was effed up. You're going to go to lessons tomorrow. Those are the type of punishments that you would put on a music group if they get out of line, right? Sending people to get cheesecake like they your pets. Like, come on, y'all. That just speaks to the type of man he is. Diddy is already hated before all of this came out, pretty much. I do not, y'all. I repeat, I do not think this is just a money grab. Sure, Cassie is looking for financial compensation for her troubles, right? But that is the way that we do it in this society. When a rich person does something to you that's so egregious, you can't do anything like oh, I'm sorry, Cassie, for all of that abuse. You know, for one thing, he don't mean it. For two, he can't take it back. All of the things that's in her mind, like the PTSD from all of this stuff, is never going to go away. So the only way that you can try to like recoup some of your, you know what I'm saying, self-worth back is to take their money. And because Puffy seems like one of those dickhead type of guys that he's so proud of what he got and the fact that he's the only person in his circle who has that type of money, I don't see Cassie not being able to call him, even in her new relationship, on the low, like, man, this new dude, he ain't really got it like that. Can you slide me a couple mil or whatever? I just don't see her not being able to call him and say that because he seems so egotistical. He would love to just have that in the back of his mind, like, yeah, she with a new guy and she still need me. So I do think that she is telling the truth. She probably added a couple extras on there, but the stuff is so bad already that she probably could have just gave the raw truth and it would have flied. I've been talking to females and males, and it's crazy. Everybody has different thoughts. Some females are like, yeah, she's just trying to get his money. And some males are like, nah, I think he did that shit. I personally think he did do a lot of this shit. And I think he should definitely pay up. Because what else is he going to do? One last thing. I seen a joke on Facebook that said, Diddy's lawyers read Cassie's 35-page accusations and they text Cassie and said, you want Cash App or Zelle? Meaning like he ain't even trying to fight or nothing. He just offered her the money. I don't know what she asked for initially, but 30 mil, we can call it even, Puff. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I think it's terrible, but I'm happy she's getting get back. Y'all, if you're not a hater, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on my commentary. I'll see y'all in the next video.